What's up with your family? Is your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel, my aunt. You are now tuned in to my aunt TV. Now, as you come into the room, family, I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button, but most importantly, share this video because it's all about the message, right? If you're new to the channel and it's your first time rocking with your boy, hit that subscribe button and do yourself a favor and hit that notification bell so you can be alerted and notified whenever I go live or drop a premiere. Just going to wait for a few more people to come into the room. I'm not planning on taking too much time today. This live isn't going to be too long. I think I'm about to go about an hour and a half. Probably not even that long. I don't know. Depends. It depends. Just wait for a couple more people to get in the building. We got a lot to excuse me. We got a lot to talk about today. A lot to unpack. No homo. You got to say that when you're talking about this weirdo. Hassan, Sweet Thighs, Loose Booty Campbell. Today we got more of the Loose Booty Diaries. The one thing, hold on for a second, fam. Let me send this message out. Hold on. Hold up. All right. All righty. Okay, so we only got one or two people in the building right now. Still waiting for a couple more people to get in the building. Because we got a lot to talk about. I want to talk about one thing nobody noticed about Hassan's reaction to. First, we're going to talk about this situation. Osun in the building. First moderator ever. First in the building today. How you doing today, sis? First, we're going to talk about the situation that Hassan mentioned. And this situation is Jim Jones talking about his mother teaching him how to kiss. Now, let me get this footage real quick. Let me get this footage just in case ain't nobody see it or heard. Jim Jones said that hold on, I'm gonna let you
Did your mom tell you about sex?
I'm gonna let you hear it for yourself. Okay. So I'm gonna let y'all hear this for yourself what Jim Jones said. And then we're gonna give you Hassan Campbell's reaction. And I'm gonna tell you why. The theory is Hassan is jonesing for some Jim. And I think Hassan has a crush on Jim Jones. And you're gonna see why. You're gonna see why when we unpack this. You're gonna see why today when we unpack this whole situation. Shout out to Mob. What's this channel called? Mob Radio for the footage. And Jim Jones says some outrageous shit. And we're gonna listen to what Jim Jones has to say. I'm gonna give you my opinion on that whole situation because Jim Jones tries to use, oh, my mom was 17. Bro, my mom was 15 when she had me. And she still had enough sense to know that that shit was wrong on so many levels. But so we're gonna play this video. Before we play this video, hearing what Jim Jones got to say, we're gonna drop that disclaimer. This is strictly for critique and educational purposes. One more time. Strictly, fair use, strictly for critique and educational purposes. So we're gonna play what Jim Jones had to say about his mother teaching him how to French kiss.
What did your mom tell you about sex when you were young?
She told me everything about sex.
Like what?
My first condoms, shit like that. My mom taught me how to kiss when I was younger.
What did she tell you to do?
She told me how to tongue kiss when I was younger.
Like what's the instructions?
It wasn't no instructions. She showed me with her mouth. Like she
kissed you?
It wasn't no instructions. She showed me with her mouth. Like when I was younger.
Like what's the instructions?
It wasn't no instructions. She showed me with her mouth. Like
so. Jim Jones is saying that his mother showed him how to tongue kiss with her mouth. Gary in the building. A bit tired in the building. Just chilling in the building. How y'all doing today? What and Jim Jones' excuse is, oh, my mother was young, she was 17. Bro, my mom was 17. My mom was 15 when she had me, and she still knew that that was wrong on so many fucking levels. But let's listen to what he got to say.
She
kissed you?
When I was younger.
What did she tell you to do?
She told me how to tongue kiss when I was younger.
Like what's the instructions?
It wasn't no instructions. She showed me with her mouth. Like she
kissed you?
It's my mother.
Nah.
You better be careful, little buddy.
No,
So
my mom
she
showed me how to tongue kiss when I was younger. Remember, my mom was 17. She's a baby. Look at all the babies that's having babies now.
Sure.
And look how they act with their babies. It's like they have a little sister or a little brother more than they had.
Did you think tongue kissing was nasty at first? Because the first time somebody tried to tongue kiss me, I thought it was so disgusting.
The first time I tongue kissed a girl, yeah.
I bet he did. I bet it would be disgusting to him, you know, being as though that his mother is the one who taught him. Yeah, that would be a bad. If my mother tried to teach me how to French kiss, I wouldn't want to French kiss anybody. You know, that'd be the worst experience of my fucking life. I'm not going to go too deep into my opinion on that situation. All I'm going to say is that shit is wrong on so many levels. My mother, and Jim Jones continues to say his mother was 17. She was young. I understand. But my mother was 15. 14 when she got pregnant, 15 when she had me, and she still had enough sense to know that that shit is, yeah, that shit is wrong on so many levels. So many fucking levels. So many levels. My mom barely gave me a motherfucking hug. You talk about your mom taught you how to kiss? Okay, so we're gonna get into what Hassan Campbell had to say about this, and his reaction is why I think he has a crush secretly on Jim Jones. His whole entire reaction is why I think, because out of all things you have to say about the situation, this is the only thing you have to say. Like, out of all, so many questions to ask about the situation, so many wrong things about that situation, and his reply just, bruh. Saida, what's up? Exactly, bro. Exactly. Everybody, you know how many mothers were teenagers out there that still like, ain't no excuse for that. Calling your mom a teenager, Jim, you need to go back to the drawing board with your excuse for that, bro. You might have mistakenly set it out of context. I don't know, bro. You might want to go with that. I don't know, bro. Like that shit just wrong on so many levels. But before we get into this video, you know Hassan Campbell, huh? Find what? You know Hassan Campbell, and he like to strike people, so you gotta drop that disclaimer. It's just strictly for educational and critique purposes. One more time for those in the back can't see who blind and need glasses like me. So, and we got 2 more videos to play after this too, because I remember telling you guys, I remember saying this often, him trapping a woman in the store because she didn't like his boots. Well, I have the footage of that too. So we're going all the way in. We're going to put our foot on this nigga neck. Eric Osborne, welcome to the channel. Welcome. Remember to hit that subscribe and like button. Appreciate you stopping by. You could be anywhere on YouTube, but you're here with me today. So we're going to get into this video of Hassan Campbell's reaction to Jim Jones and what he had to say about his mother teaching him how to kiss. And I want you guys to pay close attention to what he had to say, because it's a dead giveaway, boy. Come on out that closet. We need to, I'm telling y'all, we need to start a petition to get Hassan Campbell out that closet. Need to get him, come on out that closet, bro. Like I said before, we see you peeking, bro. We done saw you. We saw you before you walked in the closet. You looked around to make sure the coast was clear, then you slid on in. And now you're trying to peek and see if your coast is clear for you to come on out. Just come on out, nigga. We in 2020.
Let me say this. I was having a discussion with my brother Wild Bill yesterday, right? My boy Wild Bill. And
I wonder why you call him Wild Bill.
He was talking about, like, anybody that knows Wild Bill got bodies. No debating.
You telling on this nigga. Snitching again. You snitching on this. Has Wild Bill been arrested for any of these bodies? Has he been implicated in any of these bodies? So if this man has never been accused of murdering anybody, you just told on him. You fucking snitch. Not Eric Osborne. King Kairu, welcome to the channel. I like that name. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, we saw that mandate going wrong, but because I can. We saw that, King Kairu. We was making fun of that a while ago when the bull was, why is he touching my butt, Sister Stacy? Your nails, your aura is gay. Why you touching my butt? Cause I can. But welcome to the channel, King Kairu. Welcome. But he just literally just snitched on this man. If this man, Wild Bill, pause, really did commit any murders and he ain't been charged for them or never been implicated in them, he just fucking told on him.
It's time, so I ain't snitching on him. He got bodies.
I'm not snitching on him.
And
he got bodies.
Said yesterday, why would Jim Jones be walking around?
You might imagine being in the motherfucking police station, because you might as well call that the police station, because Hassan Campbell, Sparkle, what's up? Hassan Campbell has said over and over and over again that I know the feds is watching. I know law enforcement be watching. So he knows. So you might as well call that the interrogation room. So with that being said, that's like being in the interrogation room, be like, fuck that, I ain't snitching. My man got bodies. Nigga, what? You just said you're not snitching and then snitched in the same breath. Stone cold weirdo. That ain't even what I'm mad at.
Outside in the hood with $1 million worth of jewelry on. When he know he's soft. There's dudes that's killing.
Bro, you go outside with a couple $100 worth of jewelry on and act like it's $1 million. You act like it's $1 million worth of jewelry. Claire, what's up? You act like it's $1 million worth of jewelry, but you go outside with a couple $100 of jewelry on every fucking day. Bro, you wearing jewelry right now. You just got it tucked in because it contradicts the shit that you're saying right now. You see the contradictions in this nigga? Let's just listen to him.
Yesterday, why would Jim Jones be walking around outside in the hood with $1 million worth of jewelry on?
Why does it matter to you? You do it every day with fake jewelry.
When he know he's soft. There's dudes that's killers that's scared to walk around with $1 million worth of jewelry on their neck outside, knowing they risk.
Hood therapy in the building.
Because they know it's even dangerous for them, even though the hood know that they don't play. So why is Jim Jones doing that? I'm gonna tell you.
But why are you walking around with a couple $100 with $100 worth of jewelry on, with $100 worth of aluminum on? You ain't even got really real jewelry and you be trying to flex. So why are you trying to judge Jim Jones for wearing his real jewelry? That's worth taking. You be out there trying to flex with fake jewelry. Fake jewelry. You be out there ready to get killed over aluminum and cubic zirconium, stones, rhinestones, every day. But got the nerve to sit there and talk about Jim Jones. Oh my God. That ain't even what I'm mad at. That's not what I'm talking about. Let's dig further.
Why Jim Jones is walking around the hood with $1 million worth of jewelry on. Because the most beautiful things in the world are surrounded by the hellfire. Jim
Remember to hit that like button, family. We want those likes to match the views.
This is nowhere near $1 million worth of jewelry. This is just little nigga trick.
Look. Now all of a sudden this little nigga shit. You ever notice that when he want to talk about other YouTubes, he the biggest nigga in the world. But when he comparing himself to celebrities, oh, I'm broke. Why you want to ask a broke nigga this? And oh, this just a little bit of jewelry, and this just little now it's a little shit. But just the other day, you big nigga, you the biggest thing to ever walk. You Jay-Z, literally called yourself Jay-Z, my nigga. You see the contradictions? They don't line up. Remember to hit that like button, family. We want those likes to match the view, the people viewing. Yeah, you wearing aluminum jewelry with a motherfucking Bluetooth. Get yourself some AirPods, my nigga. You still walking around with a Bluetooth looking like the dude from the defensive training videos. Here with Detroit Homeland Security. See, when a person put a gun to your head, what you want to do is you want to maneuver your head to the right so he doesn't have any leverage, and you want to change the projectile of the bullet. He look like that dude. Y'all know who I'm talking about, that dude everybody making fun of now, that be trying to show everybody all the survival tactics and shit. That's who he look like with that shit on. Nicole in the building, what's up? Like, bruh, you look like you calling everybody a motherfucking an agent walking around with a Bluetooth in your ear.
Nigga trinklets, just to look nice because I'm on TV. Nigga trinklets. Jim Jones is a billboard to lead our children to the hellfire. I don't think y'all understand. Y'all don't be paying attention. Let me give y'all an example. I've been waiting to talk on this topic real quick, right?
Hey, I love my sex education.
We follow each other on
from my
Instagram.
mother.
I love her so much. So what did your mom tell you about sex when you were young?
She taught me everything about sex.
Like what?
Now he's about to go into this video that I just showed y'all about Jim Jones telling about his mother about sex. Now watch his reply.
My first condoms, shit like that. My mom always taught me how to kiss.
Whoa. I didn't hear the condom part. Pause. And I ain't hear no bananas being mentioned. Wait, I did hear the condom part. I never heard no banana. That's what I missed out on what I wanted to say before. What I really think creepy is about that whole Jim Jones situation is he said He mentioned his mom showing him how to put on condoms, but never mentioned a banana being used to demonstrate.
You better be careful, little buddy.
Even in sex ed class, they had something to demonstrate with. They wasn't just using your penis. You ain't mentioned nothing she used to demonstrate with, but that's a different live to talk about. I want y'all to listen to this nigga reaction, because out of all the questions, you think about all the questions you will have for Jim Jones after he said this, right? Think about all the questions you would have. Now listen to his.
When I was younger.
What did she tell you to do?
She told me how to tongue kiss when I was not younger.
Like, what's the instructions?
There wasn't no instructions. She showed me with her mouth. Like she
kissed you?
It's my mother.
No, I love her. My parents barely kissed me on the cheek.
No,
so
my mom just she showed me how to tongue kiss when I was younger. Remember, my mom was 17. She's a baby. Look at all the babies that's having babies.
Bro, my mom was 15, 2 years younger than your mom, and she still had enough sense to know that shit wasn't right.
Now, and look how they act with their babies. It's like they have a little sister or a little brother more than they have.
Did you think tongue kissing was nasty at first?
Bro, you just try to say they act like they have a little sister or a little brother. Or that's still enough sense to not. How many of you people taught your brother and your little sister how to tongue kiss with your mouth? Yeah, Jim, you need to go back to the drawing board with that. But let's focus on what Hassan's answer. But Jim, go back to the drawing board with that, bro. You sound crazy, my nigga. You sound crazy. You should have never said shit like that. You should have kept your fucking mouth shut. If that is really how you got taught how to kiss and how you were brought into sexuality, you should have kept your fucking mouth shut if you didn't want to embarrass your mother. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But let's pay attention to Hassan's reaction.
The first time somebody tried to tongue kiss me, I thought it was so disgusting.
Me too.
The first time I tongue kissed a girl,
I'm not gonna lie, I did used to think I still kind of to this day don't like tongue kiss. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I don't care how pretty you is. Just don't like to do it. I really don't.
Oh, yeah.
You should have kept it to itself.
The first time I tongue kissed a girl, I was so pissed off.
I would imagine if he would find tongue kissing disgusting after having to tongue kiss his own mother.
Oh, I didn't know what the fuck was going.
Facts, Nicole. I thought it was just me. Now listen to his reply.
Matter of fact, I should catch up with the comment section so I can read what y'all have to say about that. I need to catch up with the comment section because the comments stop. So
now listen, when he calling her a pedophile, that's not coming from him. That's coming from the comments.
He said it bothered him the first time he kissed a girl, but it didn't bother him when his mother put her tongue.
You see how why you got to reenact it? That means you're visually thinking about this shit. Like, if you're going as far as reenacting a story physically, that means you're thinking about it. Like, you're really into it. Like, you're really visualizing that shit. And he never said that kissing his mother never felt disgusting to him. He never said that. How you know it wasn't disgusting to him? He never said that shit. He never said it. Let me see your transcript. What's up? But why you gotta give us a visual picture? Because you have a mental visual picture. Why would you even want to visualize that? But let's listen further.
But it didn't bother him when his mother put her tongue.
He never said it didn't bother him. And him being bothered by another girl putting his is a clear sign that he was bothered by his mother putting her tongue in his mouth. That's a clear sign that he was bothered by it. He didn't want to kiss the first girl that tried to kiss him. He was bothered by it. You fucking idiot. That's what a molested person should do. That's what a real victim does. Somebody makes them feel uncomfortable in a sexual way. They don't want to be bothered that way sexually anymore. It takes them a while to get that back. So of course, if his mother taught him how to kiss, he's going to think that kissing is gross. But you're a fake victim, so you don't understand that. See, he just told on himself. I tell you guys all the time, if you let these niggas talk, I gotta get that right. I keep saying that. I gotta get that right. If you let these motherfuckers talk long enough, they tell on themselves. If you was a real victim, you will understand why the first time another girl tried to kiss him, he was disgusted. But that's not even what I'm mad at. Listen further.
So basically what you're saying is, not only is your mother a pedophile.
That is true. I'm gonna keep it a bean, Jim. Your mom's a pedo. By definition. I ain't trying to disrespect Jim Jones. I don't mean disrespect him and his mom, but the story you told us, that's what you described to us, good brother.
Because that's what you just said. Your mother's a child rapist.
I don't know about all that. You call her a child rapist, but what she did was out of line.
Rape. My question to you is,
he did describe her showing him how to put condoms on with no bananas or anything mentioned. Cucumbers, pickles, anything shaped like a dick was used besides your dick, nigga, anything. He got to come back and retell that story. But listen to what this nigga said.
When you
listen, bro, you're visualizing this shit. You're reenacting it. Look, my nigga, you're visualizing this shit. You're visualizing it.
I know when a woman kissed me and I like this woman, my shit.
Now listen.
Because it didn't bother you when she was kissing you like that.
Now listen.
I know when a woman kissed me and I like this woman, my shit go doink, 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 doink. So did you get a doink or a doink or a doink or a big boinker boinker? Did you get a boinker? A pointer when your mother was passionately kissing you when your
bro, out of all fucking questions about that situation, the only thing you want to know is did he get a boner when his mom was kissing him?
Nigga, you gay.
That nigga got a crush on Jim Jones. It don't sound like you were disgusted in the situation. It sounded like you were upset that you weren't a part of that little altercation. That's what it sounds like. What man wants to know if another man got hard when his mother kissed him? Only a sick mentality like his could think of some shit like that. Now I'm gonna play it again just so y'all
I don't want to know. So you get a doink or a doink when she was kissing you like that. I know when a woman was swapping spit.
He reenacted it.
Because it didn't bother you.
He reenacted it and shit. So that lets you know that he's visualizing it. And with that being said, he's visualizing the situation. And this is the question you had to ask while visualizing that situation?
When she was kissing you like that, I know when a woman kissed me and I like this woman, my shit go doink, 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 doink. So did you get a doink or a doink or a doink or a big boinker boinker? Did you get a boinker? A pointer.
And he specifically, you heard what he said? He said, if I like this woman. The woman kissed me and I like this woman. Did you hear Jim Jones mention one time him saying he liked it? Did you hear him say it one time in that whole conversation? I liked it. No. So why would you want to know if he got a boner?
My shit go doink to doink, doink, doink. So did you get a doink or a doink or a doink or a big boinker boinker? Did you get a boinker? A pointer.
Facts.
When your mother was passionately kissing you when you never mind.
LeVon, what's up?
You said enough.
No, nigga. You said enough. Out of all questions to ask about that situation, the only question you had to ask was, did your dick get hard? Bro, that's a dead giveaway that you are secretly crushing on Jim Jones. That's why you always
nigga, you gay.
That's why you always picking with him. That's why you always got his dick in your mouth all day, every day. Jim Jones this, my son. And you notice that he got a type. He like them light-skinned niggas. Because he been going after, he relentlessly always keep going after, he got a type of nigga. They always got the same personality. My son, Jim Jones, JoJo Capone. They all got the same thing in common. They all used to be ex-gangsters that really put in that work, that really turned their life around, that are actually doing something for the community. That are actually like doing something that he wish he could do. That nigga is jonesing for some Jim. Because every time you turn around, Jim Jones' dick is falling out of Hassan's mouth as he talks. And it's always you, and you know Hassan can't talk about nothing without adding something sexual to it. So the only thing you wanted to know about this situation was, did that man dick get hard? I didn't say it, you said it, buddy. I'm just saying. There's so many things wrong. Yeah, there's no telling what his girls are going through, Nicole. But I'm just saying, bro. You said it, not me. But what I just want to think about all the questions you would have for that situation. Why would that even be one of them? Even for a woman. How many of y'all out there are women? Did that come to mind? When if that didn't come to your mind at all in any time, if you're a woman and that didn't come to mind at any time hearing about that situation, put a 1 in the chat. If Jim Jones' dick getting hard when his mom kissed him never entered your mind and you're a woman, put a 1 in the chat. We got Nicole. That's 1. Jasmine in the building. What's up? And like I said, if you're a woman just coming in, if you heard about the Jim Jones said his mother taught him how to kiss with her mouth. If Jim Jones getting a hard dick from his mother kissing him never entered your mind and you're a woman, put a 1 in the chat. Yeah, that's definitely a secret Jim Jones should have took to his grave. Because he just totally embarrassed his mother. When I first saw that, I was like, oh, whoa. He need to call his mother and apologize immediately. My mama, I said some shit. There go another woman who said the same thing. Never entered her mind. These are women saying this shit. Exactly. Yeah, I was hearing that shit. Like, Jim Jones' mother was causing a lot of problems in his marriage and his relationship with that chick with the mole on her nose. And isn't that his girlfriend, the chick with the big mole right here? Why do people call that a beauty mark? That shit is not beautiful. I'm sorry. I couldn't look past it. We got to get that done. We got enough money to get that fixed. We can get that removed. Oh, so you don't like me for no, I don't like the shit. That's why I'm asking to get it removed. You got a big ass black bubble just staring at me, winking me in the face every day. Every fucking day I wake up and that thing just winking at me. But out of all things you got to say about that situation is so this is why I know that this nigga secretly likes Jim Jones. That nigga wanna fuck Jim. Jim, if I was you, I would stay far away from this fuck nigga. Cause he trying to fuck you, bro. He like you. Him got a crush on you. What do kids do? And you gotta think about it. Hassan doesn't. His mind is stuck in 20. His mind has been stuck in his teenage years since he's been a teenage. He never got past the teenage stage of development mentally. So what do teenagers do when they like somebody? They pick with them all day long. You keep picking with them. They even do it in college. You pick with them. He got all the fates of traits, all the traits. I say traits, all the traits of a fucking female, bro, of a teenage gossip queen. I feel better, mom. Vaughn in the building. What's up? Yeah, he got a couple videos where he was talking about he said one video he said I'm gonna come Bam, you wanna suck my dick? I might as well let Bam give me some more head. Other one, he's inviting 10 toes down to suck his dick. The other video, he said he's gonna come out the closet for JoJo Capone. He want JoJo Capone to molly whopping. He said his thighs is blessed. There's so many indications that this man is gay. Just straight gay. That's why I say we need to start a petition. Come on out that closet, Hassan. We see you. Stop hiding, my nigga. Stop hiding. So, this next video I want to get into, shout out to Wax Dizog. Hold on.
Welcome, YouTube subscribe.
Hold on. Let me find this next video I want to play. Shout out to the Wax Dizog.
You smashed my fucking car.
No, that's the next one. It wasn't over boots. They get into a fender bender and he traps this woman in the store. That's the next video I want to play. But let's play this video of him ratting on Five God one more time. Because people don't be paying. I think Wax Dog should get some credit for his videos. Wax Dog needs credit for his videos because he be shedding light on a lot of bullshit that we overlook. So shout out to the Wax. Shout out to Wax, dog. I talked to the Damas Takeover. I was over there on his live earlier. He said he might stop by if he still ain't live, but not sure. He said he might stop by. We might get him over to stop by and say a few words on this. And what he like to call this lollipop. Hassan a lollipop. That's what he like to call him. He a lollipop. Oh yeah, he's a terrible excuse for a father. But before we get into this video, gotta drop that disclaimer, even though it already has one. Oops, hold on. Hold up. Something ain't right. Oh, the share volume button turned off. Share audio button got turned off. I turned it off because I was sharing from YouTube that last video. Shout out to Wax.
I made you. Why would I play you?
Look at all the snitching he does.
Used to me spending.
Let's highlight the snitching.
We.
You see now.
I love the way Wax Dog do this shit, yo.
You done fucked up. You know that, don't you?
I'm not going back and forth with you no more.
The person that he lives with, I'm not sure if he has kids with her. The wife that he's with, I'm not sure if they got kids together, but all the kids aren't hers. And the other baby mothers, listen, you got to think about this. Any woman that's willing to fuck with Hassan Campbell, think about it. All his other baby mothers was when he was broke. You wouldn't fuck with this nigga when he got money. Imagine the low self-esteem you got to have to fuck with this nigga when you broke. There's your answer, Jasmine. There's your answer. They obviously got low self-esteem or just don't give a fuck about life or themselves. But look at the rat face. This would crack me up, the rat face. Cause you was a fucking rat, bro. You ratting on niggas. Like you just ratted on niggas just constantly.
I guess I'm a rat then. I guess I like being a rat then. He was putting guns out, waving guns in an interview. Waving guns in the interview. Why was you doing that? And the things that you said was what you want me to post.
Shout out to Wax Dog.
Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Five Guard shot himself. He shot himself. There was no robbery. This dude.
This is how we should have played the video yesterday with that rat face on him.
Goes out.
He's a stone cold rat. Every time he open his mouth.
Shoots himself. Goes to the hospital.
Oh, matter of fact, man, that's not the video I wanted to play. That's not the video I wanted to play of him snitching again. We already played this yesterday. We're going to go to him abusing his wife. We're going to go to him bullying his wife. Like usual. We got the footage. We're going to show you how he treats his wife. We got your answer right here, Nicole. You wanted to know why his wife don't say nothing? This is why.
Man, turn that fucking wash machine the fuck off.
Shout out to Audio Pope. Forgot to drop that disc before we drop that video. Shout out to Audio Pope for keeping the footage of this. Nicole, here's your answer to why the women aren't saying or doing anything. Because he treats them like this.
Would
you asked the perfect question. Remember to hit that like button as you come in,
because it's irritating.
Let's make these likes match the
camera ain't on you. Would you fucking please? Because it's man, turn that fucking wash machine the fuck. Man, turn that fucking wash machine the fuck off. Would you please?
So she minding her own fucking business, trying to wash the clothes, do her wifely duties. She the only one in the house that works. So this nigga should be up washing the fucking clothes. If anything, he should be the one washing clothes. She the one working. He was holding a hatchet to his daughter's head, reenacting her being shot, pretty much. Telling a story about somebody shooting somebody and then reenacting it on his daughter with a hatchet. Vaughn. That's pretty much what he was doing. But she the only she worked, she pay all the bills. She the one with the degree. That is her house, but this how you treat her.
Stop. And turn that fucking wash machine the fuck off, would you please? Stop that shit because it's irritating. Would you please? The camera ain't on you. Would you fucking please?
Look how big his eyes is when she walked by.
Thank you so fucking kindly, my nigga.
Thank you so fucking kindly, my nigga. It sound like he talking to his wife. It sound like he talking to one of his flunkies, right? Oh, this is the woman he called his wife.
And turn that fucking wash machine the fuck off, would you please? Stop that shit because it's irritating. Would you please? The camera ain't on you. Would you fucking please?
Eating comfort food like the chick he is.
Thank you so fucking kindly, my nigga.
Because he's such a lady. That's what I said, Vaughn. She got low self-esteem. So imagine if you think this woman got low self-esteem while he got money, imagine what self-esteem the woman had to have to date this nigga while he was broke. No, he won't talk to a man like that, Nicole. Because he's a coward. You know why? We know why he won't talk to another man like that. We already know.
This nigga's scared.
One more time, Pop.
This nigga's scared.
You're not gonna talk to another man like that. No, he ain't got no fucking hands. Look, Gary, look at me. I am 135 pounds soaking wet. And he is, but I'm about like 5'9 and a half, 5'10. He's probably like 200 pounds, 5'0". I will beat the living shit out of Hassan Campbell. Even if he try to grab me, I will still beat the shit out of him. I want him to grab me. My sport was wrestling. So I want him to grab me because people always used to try to use that as an excuse. Oh, you're using his wrestling skills. Nigga, you grabbed me. What the fuck was I supposed to do? You thought I was skinny and you thought you were going to grab me and slam me around and it didn't work out the way you thought it was. You got choked the fuck out and now you want to use that as an excuse. So I am 135 pounds soaking wet and I will beat the shit out of him, young Pharaoh. I will knock Charleston White fucking his other eye loose. Like, bro, I will beat the shit out of this nigga with no problem. With no problem. Charity fight. I would love to sign that contract. I would love to sign that contract and beat the brakes off of him on national internet. He probably do got pressed on nails. Yeah, he probably do be threatening I'm gonna kill myself. Oh yeah, he did. He did claim that she was going to leave him. Hold on, I think I got that video. Yeah, let's play that. Here we go. Hold on. Wait a minute before we drop that video. Let's drop that disclaimer. Because she was ready. He claims that she was leaving him and he blames the whole situation on 10 Toes Down. But he does it as a stunt to get more views.
All right, so let me give y'all a rundown of what's going on. Y'all notice I haven't been really making my daily videos like that. So basically, one of these cats that was supposed to be like a family member to me.
You talking about 10 Toes Down?
Leaked out information to the internet world.
So basically what he's trying to say is he's trying to claim that 10 Toes Down is the one who doxed him, his house, and his wife's information, but he did it. When he called it, remember when he claimed that somebody tried to kill him and broke into his house and he wrestled the gun away? He gave his address on that live video chat, drunk. But then you hear him later admit that everybody knows my address because he gave it out. But in this video, he's trying to blame 10 Toes Down for it. And he's trying to say that's the reason why his wife is leaving him.
Given my wife's name. Now, I know y'all heard a lot of lies throughout the years that Bambaataa had to take care of me and my house. The fact of the matter is, I think my wife got a double.
No, they weren't lies. Bambaataa was taking care of you. And that's why you snitched on him. That's why you told all his business. You outed him as a pedophile because he took those dogs away from you. He wouldn't let you sell the dogs no more because you fucked the money up. You see the lies coming to light now?
Masters, right? She pretty much has a career. Makes well over 100,000 easy a year. Easy. So as far as people taking care of us, it's internet lies. It's the hate spewing.
Us. Nobody said Bam was taking care of us. They said Bam was taking care of you, Soldier Boy. You. They ain't say Bam was taking care of her. Bam was taking care of you, my nigga. She wasn't fucking Bam. You was. Don't try to put her into it. She wasn't fucking Bam. You was throwing that ass back for Bam. Bam was making that cash stack, and you was throwing that ass back.
She bust her ass to go to school to make something of herself.
Right.
She
loyalty to no one.
Internet. No Facebook, no IG. You cannot find her on the internet except when you search her name. Nobody knew this.
No accountability.
The internet dude that was supposed to be like family to me.
10 Toes Down. He's talking about.
Displayed his hate and jealousy and threw her name out there. Now, this is not.
No, he didn't throw her name out there. You did. Millions of times you threw your address out there. Not one time did 10 Toes Down mention your address. At least not until after you did. At least it not. I've never heard him mention your address, but I could, like I said, I don't watch every video that he posts. Every second of every video that he posts. So he could have said your address, but if he did, I know for sure he didn't say your address until you put it out there. When you got drunk and decided to call the cops and make up a phony story about somebody trying to break into your house and kill you. And you took the gun away from this person without firing one shot. Where the fuck did they do that at? You mean to tell me a person jumped in, tried to break into your house where your wife and your children are, who you was just on the internet 2 days ago talking about, not my baby, not my baby. You're not gonna kill, not my baby, with them fake tears, talking about not my baby. So a person broke into your house where they were sleeping, tried to murder you and them. You wrestled the gun away and didn't fire one shot at him. But you the illest gorilla killer from Bronx River.
You better be careful, little buddy.
Your slip is showing. Your story doesn't add up. You mean to tell me you was an ex-hitter, you was a killer, you was busting your guns, you killed niggas for less. You killed niggas for less. But a nigga try to actually assassinate you and you let that nigga go? It just that story just don't make no sense.
The first time child welfare has been called on me. Before, they would confuse the names and use Lily, for example. There's no such thing or nobody named Lily. Well, legally, we all know who Lily is, but y'all don't know a name. You didn't have a name.
10 toes down. See, this is where you fucked up at. You claim that this nigga is family, but he doesn't. This is where the story doesn't make sense. And this is how you know his subscribers are a bunch of fucking idiots. The people who believe this shit are a bunch of fucking idiots. Because you claim that this nigga was close family. He was close family. So how the fuck would he not know her legal name to research her? Make it make sense, family. He claimed that was his close family member. 10 toes down is close family. So how the fuck would he not know the legal name of your wife to research her name?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Exactly. Just chilling. Yeah, dummy. Fucking dummy. You don't even realize you know you fucked up. You fucked up. You just said that this nigga was close family. But you said he researched her nickname? Think about it. This nigga found your paperwork, other people's paperwork. You mean to tell me he didn't have enough brains to have enough brains and enough sense to know that Lily wasn't her real name? Think about it. It makes no fucking sense.
And then y'all was confusing households.
Y'all was confusing households.
Campbell has more than one wife.
But
that's why you see children all over the place. Be like, hold on, what's wrong with it?
10 Toes Down has mentioned numerous times that he has a girlfriend and a so-called wife. So how would he get that wrong? None of what he's saying makes sense. Nothing. And you're starting to see that what Z-Banger said the other day is starting to look like truth. He'll say what the fuck ever he wants to say, and these niggas will really believe it.
Yeah, so pretty much somebody calls now after homeboy. Matter of fact, I'll put the video up on my page for you on.
And he keeps trying to blame 10 Toes Down, Sinetta. He blamed Wax Dog, everybody else for getting the SWAT called to his house. But we all know that the reason why the SWAT got called to came to his house those 2 times is because he got caught with child pornography twice. One of the times he accidentally sent it to another person. and they text him back, message him back like, "Why would you send me this shit?" And he tried to blame them at first. A woman. First of all, in order to send a message on messengers, you got to click on that person's profile, click message, then click on the video precisely and hit send. You mean to tell me that you accidentally did that in your pocket? No, nigga. And then you told the video in great detail. Like, I even had to stop listening what you were saying because you were describing it too well. Oh, that man, she was so young that that man couldn't even fit his penis in her mouth. How would you know that unless you really was looking at the fucking details, watching the video? You are a pedophile. Nothing more, nothing less. But in this video, he's claiming that his wife is leaving.
So that y'all can see who and what I'm talking about. And I'm going to show you in his own words how he guided.
Yeah, how
Stop
he
calling my phone.
How he
guided people.
And I do this. I gets busy.
And gave them the step by step on how.
See, the reality of it is, this nigga be pop locking when he talk. This nigga be pop locking when he talk. See, the reality of it is, this nigga be pop locking this shit. See, the reality of it is, hold up. We gets busy. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You look like a dumb battle rapper, nigga. Shadow in the building. What's up? You sound like a talking battle rapper, bro. You sound like you trying to go 3 rounds.
They call child welfare. Child welfare comes to the house. I'm not at the house. It's more than once, but I'm telling you, like
he trying to blame 10 Toes Down. It pretty much in this video, I don't mean because I'm not trying to be too long. Pretty much in this video, he's trying to claim that his wife left him. And it turns out that he comes back and do another video and be like, "Oh, I said that because y'all niggas will believe anything." And he's trying to blame 10 Toes Down for it.
Like now, right? It comes to the house because they have a call that pretty much Khalil is not being fed. He eats all day. But he's not being fed. He's being abused. And dad is always drunk on alcohol.
If we call the DHS right now, we can prove that. We can prove that you're on film drunk, intoxicated. We can prove abuse, physical and mental. When you pulled the hatch, when you pulled the girl up to the table, you can tell that she's uncomfortable. Then you put a hatchet up to her head, pointing it like a gun, scared the bullshit out of her. That's physical and mental abuse. We can prove all of that because you do it all on camera.
Now, first and foremost, right? My wife's name is included into this mess. She works for the city.
Talk crazy in front of them. All that.
Children. On both jobs, she works with children. So, child welfare, that's a red light. Boom, boom. Warning, warning, warning.
Nigga, so how you gonna try to blame him for that when 1,000,001 people saw you saw you threaten to rape Kev Gill's kids and every 12-year-old in his family? When 1,000,000 people saw you say that you shouldn't be trusted around kids, how are you gonna blame somebody else for that shit? You see what I'm talking about? For when 10 Toes talk about, and I see what 10 Toes mean by accountability. Like, these niggas don't take accountability for shit. They can literally burn a house down in front of your fucking face and then act as if they did not do it. and try to apologize to the owners, but never apologize for burning down the house.
When you come to my house, you got to picture the scenery now.
Oh yeah, he's going to brag about his house,
right? This is what you pulling up and seeing.
Oh yeah, I remember this video. He claimed his wife is leaving him, but he turns it into show and tell of his house. He starts trying to go into showing his garden, his car off. Yeah, I'm not watching this. He claims that his wife is leaving him. He titled this shit, "My wife is leaving me after 25 years." Then he claims that somebody called DHS. Then he goes into bragging about his house, his flowers, his cars, his spider. He gets in the car. Like, bro, we don't give a fuck. What that got to do with your wife leaving you? But let's get into this next video where he holds this woman hostage.
My fucking car.
Where he holds this woman hostage in the store. They had apparently, I thought it was over some boots, but this was over a fender bender. Let me drop that disclaimer first. This whole situation was over a fender bender. They got into a fender bender. He's trying to call her drunk. Yeah, so he thought he was flexing, but it backfired on his dumb ass. And then he came back. Since him trying to flex backfired on him, he came back and tried to rub it in the people's faces. It was like, oh yeah, I only said that because y'all niggas believe anything. I did that shit for basically saying I did it for views and I knew y'all motherfuckers was gonna watch. And I just said it just to say it. And motherfuckers still be over there. Like he basically said, I'll say anything and y'all believe it to your face. I'll tell you anything and you'll believe it. That's like me telling that to your face. That's like me saying that right now. That's like me starting my show being like, hey, family, this is a show where I'll tell you something and I know you'll believe it. Good night. Type shit that that make. But he corners this woman. This is how you know he's a fucking coward and a fucking predator. He corners this woman in a store. And you can tell that he's drunk. He's trying to call her drunk, but you can clearly tell that he's drunk. Because they got into a fender bender.
You smashed my fucking car, right? You was drunk. Nah. When you smashed my car, I want you to understand something. When you crashed my car, you don't have to apologize, like you said. But I let you not apologize. Don't never think that for a single second.
That's 3 times she didn't already ask him to let her out the store. 3 times. 3 times, bro. 3 times. She said, let me out the store, and he pushes her back. Pushes her back on that ATM machine. He corners her.
Crash, you smashed my fucking car, right? You was drunk. Nah. When you smashed my car, I want you to...
And you trying to say she drunk, but this sound like a drunk woman to you? This sound and look like a drunk woman to you? She clearly knows where she is. She clearly knows what's going on. She clearly knows the situation.
Understand something. When you crashed my car, you don't have to apologize, like you said. But I let you not apologize. Don't never think that for a single second. You smashed my fucking car.
That's 3 times. 3 times. 3 fucking times she asked him to let me out. That's some cowardly shit. And the men that was in the store, the only thing I gotta say to any Spanish man, especially the Spanish, that Spanish music playing over the store. So I know that Spanish people that own that store. And any men, period, black, white, Spanish. I only got one question for you in this situation.
Speaking of cockroaches, Where was your antennas when them niggas was stealing my shit out the store?
I didn't see him take anything.
You didn't see him take anything. Well, look next time. Use your eyes.
Where the fuck was y'all antennas at when this nigga was bullying this woman and pushing her back in the store? Because somebody should have walked up on him and be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? I don't give a fuck what happened. Why are you cornering this woman in this store? Nobody thought about saying that shit, but it's going to be a black dude to come up behind him and be like, yo, man, move. And he moves right out the way.
And you crashed my car while you was drunk and you drove the fuck off. And you drove off.
Let me out.
You can go whenever you're ready to. But I'm letting you.
You can go whenever you're ready to leave, as he corners her in the store.
No, and I want you to understand something, right? I want you to understand something, right? Understand.
Look, he's kidnapping her. He's not letting her out the store. He's clearly saying, oh, you can go, but clearly not allowing her to go. Hold on, family.
Understand something. Understand something. Go ahead. I'm letting you out.
But she said, I'm about to call the cops.
You smashed my.
Now she said she ready to call the cops.
While you was drunk and you drove the fuck off. And you drove off.
Let me out.
You can go whenever you're ready to. But I'm letting you know. And
You heard him? You can go whenever you're ready to leave, as he corners her in the store.
And you crashed my car while you was drunk and you drove the fuck off. And you drove off.
Yep.
You can go whenever you're ready to. But I'm letting you know. And I want you to understand something, right? I want you to understand something, right? Understand something.
You're obviously not letting this woman out the store. She gonna have to resort to calling the cops.
Let me
Understand
out.
something.
The police for you.
Go ahead. I'm letting you out. But you smashed my car.
Let me go out.
You smashed my
call
car.
the police
Call
for
him.
you.
You smashed my car. You gonna tell him that you was drunk? You gonna tell him? You gonna tell him that you was drunk when you smashed my shit?
I don't know.
I know.
You can't prove that she was drunk, but she can prove that you're drunk right now.
Talking about.
I know.
Because
I know. I know. I know.
You
It don't have to be a sport.
Now look at this black dude come up right behind him. He's like, yo, get the fuck out of my way, bro. Watch him move right out the way.
Supposed to write me like that.
I know.
You don't. I don't know.
I know.
Talking about.
I know.
Because
I know.
Watch the black dude behind him.
I know. It don't have to be a
You're
sport.
not
move.
supposed to write me like
He
that.
moved right out the way.
You don't
And
supposed
because
to.
you were sucking everybody dick, I'm supposed to let you go, right? Because you were sucking everybody dick, I'm supposed to let you go.
So he got to say something sexual. What victim goes around blurting sexual obscenities to any and everybody? What victim goes around saying this shit?
You're not supposed to write me like that.
I know.
You don't
And
supposed
because
to.
you were sucking everybody dick, I'm supposed to. I know. I know. I know. It don't have to be a
You're not
sport.
supposed to write me like that.
I know.
You don't
And
supposed
because
to.
you were sucking everybody dick, I'm supposed to let you go, right? Because you were sucking everybody dick, I'm supposed to let you go, right?
You know, he got to insult her. He got to. He got to insult her. What victim does that? But he always insults somebody in a sexual way. What victim does that? If you've been assaulted sexually, why would you go around insulting everybody else in a sexual manner? Name one victim who does that. One victim. One real victim who was actually a victim. Name one victim who was sexually assaulted that goes around constantly sexually insulting people.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Nobody. Because he's not a fucking victim. He's a gay man trying to live in a gangster body. Yeah, he harassed that lady at the Burger King because he mad because his dumb ass didn't realize that at night you're supposed to. I've worked fast food too. At night, you're only supposed to have one door open. That way you can see him go in and come out. One door open. And that's what they did. He got mad because he went to the wrong door and he no accountability for his drunkenness. No accountability for his drunkenness. But at the end of the day, like I said, case closed. I showed y'all this nigga female-ish ways. This nigga is a total lady. He's a fucking lady. He's a fucking lady. Ain't no way around it. He's such a lady. Such a lady. Ain't no way around that shit. But that's all the time I got. Let me get on out of here. I wasn't planning on staying long in the first place. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by and showed love today. Like I said, every time, you guys are the ones who make this show special. Every time, I love interacting with you guys. It's your boy Remy L, my aunt, Brenda's baby. You were just tuned in to my aunt TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then,